cocina a leña. The Spanish words for, well, this little oven that you use wood for. Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day here in Chile. We are headed out to eat a ridiculously good lunch. But, well, we're in the car right now, the gas station, and well, hopefully soon we'll get there because little crap. You know how sometimes you think, well, I've got so much work to do, I cannot get out of the house. I just need to finish all of this stuff, so I'm gonna not go and not adventure today. That's what I was thinking today, and well, I decided to not use my better judgment and go and do it. And I'm so happy that I did. We just arrived at Pamelas House. She's a member of our church and invited our visitors and us for lunch. And I'm so happy that I did because we are in just a crazy awesome spot that's by Embalse. And the crazy awesome part is that we're around all of these trees that burnt here and here. And her house was saved. I don't know how, because take a look. This tree here, completely burnt. See that? All burnt, okay? You take a look around, and when we were driving in, everything is burnt, and her house is right behind here. It's right here, just right there, okay? This house that is right next to their house, their neighbors, right here, is burnt, completely burnt. This one, not. Take a look at the trees here, and these trees are all burnt. These trees are all burnt. And then you just have a couple that were saved, like this one is all green yet. But my goodness, take a look back here. This is just, I mean, a couple steps away. And this is the view. I'm gonna turn you around so you don't have to look at me. Completely burnt. And her house, right there, not burnt. Amazing. I mean, look at this pole. Completely burnt. I mean, there's just nothing left to it. And this one, there's just hardly anything left to it. But somehow the fire stopped. And you walk right over here, green. Like, what? It's crazy to me. So this oven they use, still, especially in the campo, in the, I don't know, further away from cities and things like that, and they use it to heat things up, especially on top here. And you just put wood inside of here and heat everything up, and then it heats up your house too. It's really, really nice. I wish that we had one in our house, but, well, it would sure use a lot of this stuff. And so, the pastel de choclo is about ready. We are about ready to eat. And man, they must have taken a lot of time to mash all of that corn. Because, wow, for what, 10 people or so? This is going to be so good. I'm so excited. If you didn't know, this is my favorite meal that I've ever eaten anywhere in my life.
Is that true?
True. That meal was absolutely amazing. It was so good. I don't really want to eat anything anymore because that meal was so good. There's nothing that could really make up for it. So hopefully my next meal is pastel de choclo. I really hope so. Just crossing my fingers. I do not want to leave. They call this place paradise for a reason. That's literally the name of what their family calls this location that they have. But for every good thing must come an end. And well, we're headed out now. So, back to the home. It was really a fun day to go out to the campo, as they call it. Campo is just another way to say field, but here it's used very, very often to describe the places that basically aren't in the city. And just had an awesome, awesome time just hanging out with the family, eating some food. Some parts it's hard to show because you're having such good conversations and it's hard to show that moment in a video. But hope you guys enjoyed the video for today. It was really, really special for me. And I think it was even more special for our visitors because they got to see what Chile is really like. And to me, Chile is all about relationships. It's all about the people because people in Chile are just nice. They invite you into their houses. This was their vacation house that we got invited into, right on the river, and they made this pastel de choclo, which is, just a second, which is basically you take a piece of corn, and you can do it in different ways, but they did it the really hard way. They took a grater to the side of that corn cob, and then took those little pieces and then mashed them all up, and then you put chicken inside of it, sometimes a little beef or other kinds of meat inside of it, with some onions and I don't know, just amazing things, cilantro, spices and all of that. And we got to eat that today. It must have taken them all day to make that, or maybe all night last night to make it, and then they cooked it today. But really, really special that people care so much about our visitors helping with the church, and about us to invite us as well as our visitors to eat with them. Really, really cool. Really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Like I said, it's hard to share every little detail, but the main thing that I got out of it was that, crossing the street, just the people are so, so nice. And thank you, Pamela, for inviting us into your family's house. It was amazing that it was not burnt down when all the fires happened. And I did not know that that house, your family house, was that close to all the fires. But praise God that it was not burnt. Anyways, the shout out for today goes to Christian Barrera. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your comments. Much, much appreciated. And I will respond to all the comments. It's been a little busy, but I'm gonna sit down and do that tomorrow, I promise. But hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I certainly did. We'll see you guys next time for another fun episode. But for now, ciao, Pascal. Tell me your first impressions of what pastel de choclo looks like. Just what it looks like.
It looks like, my first impression is that it looks a little bit like it has eggs. Olives.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a surprise.
It will be.